as well, might as well include Wukong, could actually dish out tons of damage towards Team NEXTPLAY.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one indeed here, as we're going to be seeing Jushi, Ooze, Mitch, Risen looking to move into the lanes. Blue side for NXP, red side for RRQ.
Yeah, meanwhile in RRQ, Daniel, Echila, Viper Helios, and also Love right here. You can see they are actually controlling the pathways towards the jungle, avoiding any kind of invade from both sides. However, you can see that there is a slight rope done by Oriana to put that ward on that pixel brush, followed up by Braum. And here we go, guys. Match has started. See, Yasuo will be in mid lane together with Oriana, and as the support, they will try to hunt down as much watch as they can. And it's smart that Alistar brought in the scanner as rather than the wicket for the team, so they could actually de-ward early.
Alright, warding totem not for him. The disco ball indeed. Disaster as well as Ooze right now, starting out the duo lane very well indeed. So we're going to be starting seeing some classic Warrior League of Legends here. Bot lane duos to solo, mid and top lanes. Junglers going to be working themselves out here, trying to get as much information as they can. Over to the bot side, Ooze takes in a little bit of damage. Viper misses out on the Mystic Shot.
You can see how Viper is actually controlling bot lane, not allowing Ooze to get that much needed last hits, because Corki is actually very item dependent. Because without much items, especially the Triforce, Corki could not perform as much as he would if he has one. So it's smart play there by Viper, trying to control the Corki very well so that he won't spike damage up.
Alright, Daniel right now going to be engaged. Love in a lot of trouble here. Has to flash out of the way. Helios comes into play. It's going to be first blood over to the side of NXP. NXP being able to take down another one. We'll be able to see another one going with this Viper. Viper right now on the outside trying to swing as much of his spells as he can, but will not be able to get any more than just one. A 1-for-2 exchange in favor of NEXPLAY.
Risen might go for a dive here, but due to the fact that Risen does not have much HP to go in there. So if he were to have 15% HP, most likely the Camille will power dive. So he has to actually let go. But ooh, Akali is still around. Go for the kill. Not gonna go.
Yeah, both of them just going to exchange a little bit of love taps within one another. Get very, very low indeed. Doubt that Risen is going to be staying. Will want to go for the reset and re-rotate to top lane. Over to the bot side here, we do see Viper and Ooze as well as Disaster looking towards getting some of these early exchanges. Over to the mid side here, we see Mitch in a lot of trouble, but it is going to be shocking. The saves it. Mitch walks away with just a bit of health.
Nice exertion of damage there by Yasuo towards Oriana. With that, he has much more confidence in fighting that Oriana later on. However, ooh, nice flash there, avoiding that Lee Sin. So Yasuo with the flash down, he has to be wary for ganks coming up there by Team NEXTPLAY. But he could still actually provide more pressure towards Oriana, as Helios believes that he could actually win that one fight against that Oriana.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing Helios right now over to the mid side here. Going to get the reset. Aquila right now trying to get as much poke as he can onto Arisen. Arisen there, very wisely so, stays away from all of that damage potential that could come.
So still at 2-1, turrets all are still up. Maybe there will be a change of pace of the game once the dragon comes out. But however, top lane, Echila going very aggressive against Arisen. But due to the fact that Camille has that magic barrier that could soak up damage from Akali, so the damage output by Akali could be reduced just a little bit. And we can hear that Corki has received his package. We might see a gank coming.
Yep, a special package delivery could be inbound here, as we do see Ooze going to jostle for position, and it's going to be for the Drake, and I think it's going to be a very wise choice there. Ooze in a very good position here. There goes the barrage. We'll be able to hit onto it too, and we do see the kill going over towards the blue team. Blue team right now, NEXPLAY will be able to get now one. Where goes another one? There goes another from the side of RRQ. RRQ going over for the double. but it's not going to be enough here. We do see NEXTPLAY ahead by quite a bit. Who's in off position here? Viper gets another one as well. Killing spree from the side of Jushi. Oh, gets away with the red buff. Triple kill for the side of Jushi. Beautifully done from the side of NEXTPLAY onto RRQ. Getting them all down and only losing one member. That's one or two members in that exchange.
That was an unofficial ace done by NEXPLAY. That was just nice. Inside the bustle of the fight, Lee Sin managed to actually get that final smite on towards the Drake, giving more damage potential for the side of NEXPLAY. That's why they are a little bit confident fighting against RRQ. However, just now you can see that Corky was actually try-harding to get that kill on towards the Prom. He misses that one single missile to that particular support. If he were to hit the missile much earlier, most likely the Corky would still be alive.
Yeah, most probably the Corky would still be in play, but it seems that's not going to be the case at Mats, as we're going to be seeing a 3-man dive over to the bot side, coordinated well by RRQ, but it seems that we're going to be having a little bit of a server issue right here.
So, okay, there you go, guys.
That's just unfortunate.
Yeah, this is our first issue that had happened. But so we're gonna make sure that everything is all right for everyone. All right, fairness is also something that we practice here in Matchroom. Okay, and I hear that the production say we are okay, but we're gonna let them go in first, see how it goes, and there you go. Everything's all right.
Yeah, so we're gonna be seeing that the blue team will be able to take the Herald NEXPLAY, NXP, getting the big plays here. 1-for-1 in terms of turret, 3k goal advantage for the side of NEXPLAY. RRQ doesn't seem to be starting off on the right foot here.
So things are coming down slowly. Advantage still on the side of NEXPLAY. You can see that they have around 3,000 to 4,000 gold ahead of RRQ, but bottom lane Arisen was risen there by Wukong, and also I believe that was Yasuo. There you go. Arisen goes down with a 3-man gang done by RRQ.
RRQ coordinating their gangs and resources towards some easy kills towards the bot side here. There goes the 2-shot barrage quite a bit here. Legion Vision onto one. Disaster now is going to be the focus of the fight, but it seems that's going to be a bit of a problem here. Daniel now gets very, very low. Love is in the middle of the fight indeed. But Helios right now, one more hit is going to get taken down. Disaster flashes in with the hit, but will be taken down as well. Love will be able to get that kill credit. If Viper will be able to get down that kill credit here, another go in to stand behind me from the side of Daniel onto his team of NEXPLAY. Will not be able to get anything else aside from that. 1-for-1 exchange from both members of NEXPLAY as well as RRQ.
In my point of view, I think NEXPLAY actually favors more in that fight because they have taken down Yasuo, which is one of the carriers here for RRQ in exchange for a support. So that will be a very good thing here for NEXPLAY. And not only that, they managed to put quite a chunk of damage towards the turret. So maybe right after this, NEXPLAY will be focusing more towards mid side, as only 700 HP left there for the mid lane turret on the side of RRQ.
Yeah, RRQ is going to be a little bit careful on how they want to take some of these fights here. They got to focus on more of the macro objectives that could benefit them in the long run here. Mid game seems to be very much in favor for the side of NEXPLAY. 8 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, time has elapsed, and we're going to be seeing another package here for the side of NEXPLAY. NEXPLAY now could actually use this to work wonders for them, as they are going to be taking the Infernal Drake.
So no wards around. Jushi opens up the scanner just in case. Dragon slowly getting lower. There you go. Lee Sin gets the Dragon nicely done. Engagement has been done by both NEXPLAY and also RRQ. No depth has been there just yet, but the Dragon Kick knocks up a lot of people. Israel and Yasuo goes down to Orianna. Killing spree over there. Triple kill by Orianna. Might go for the quadra. There you go. Quadra given towards the Orianna and ace. Next wave towards RRQ, and they're definitely gonna push in lane. And RRQ is in big of a trouble here.
Yeah, we do see quite a bit here as NEXPLAY right now going to be focusing quite a bit on towards the mid-side turret. Want to be opening it up to get the control of the bottom side of RRQ side of the jungle. 20 seconds until the Baron comes into play, and this is going to be NEXPLAY jostling for control. RRQ looking to steal it away.
So NEXPLAY again looking very good here, coming towards the mid game. Baron as well has spawn in her pit, so not much for NEXPLAY here. Post team fight just now, but RRQ, they look like they want to focus on trying to get the top lane turret here, as they put 4 men or 3 men to push towards that particular defense mechanism.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing quite a bit of a push here, building up instead of RRQ. RRQ right now pretty determined to get this topside turret here for the Baron control. They need the priority. If NEXPLAY continues to actually pressure onto the Baron with the turret up, NEXPLAY can actually still get it because of the priority that is being given to them over to the top side. But we do see Arisen right now. Going to give some help onto Jushi.
Chilla was a little bit out of position, but managed to actually disengage away mid. He avoids the glacial feature, but do not avoid the damage from the Israel and the Wukong. Takes that kill on and shut down on Orianna, and finally RRQ gets that top lane turn. However, bottom lane, you can see that Alista actually holding off Yasuo and also Akali from getting near to the turret, and turret number 5 for NEXPLAY.
Alright, so going to be seeing NEXPLAY right now, looking towards using their priorities here to get as much objectives from RRQ side of the jungle, trying to put Love as far behind as they can. As you can see, Love right now going to be farming over towards the top side, package for the side of Ooze, and this could be a Baron dance coming right up for us to watch at Max.
Yep. So NEXPLAY controlling the map against RRQ. They are in the lead in terms of every aspect of the game. The goal lead is now exceeding 9,000 gold. 3 more turrets against RRQ, 5 more kills against RRQ. So NEXPLAY looks very comfortable, emerging towards the late phase of the game. And as you can see, that there's also the care package from Corki. So anytime NEXPLAY could actually turn this into a slugfest towards RRQ. However, RRQ still has that chance to turn away the game in their favor, but it's going to be a very hard-working one, because toppling a heavy table requires more strength.
Yeah, I totally agree with that analogy there, Admans, because we do see that NXT right now is going to go for the early de-warding here from Disaster. They're all trying to get into position. Disaster takes a little bit too much of the Baron damage because of the Winter's Bite that came in from Daniel onto the Baron. So you see, RRQ potentially could turn this around onto NEXPLAY.
But again, it's going to be extremely hard, because NEXPLAY is way in front of RRQ. All they need to do is just maybe make some pick up kills here and there before engaging towards the team fight. But they are going in brave here, engaging on towards the Baron. Chilla goes golden, but you can see Alista just relax, tanking off that Baron there, Orianna takes down Yasuo. They're going to change back onto RRQ. I feel that RRQ regretted their decision on starting that Baron. Horizon is right in front, chasing on towards the Wukong as well as the Israel. Meanwhile, at the back, Orianna gets another one. This time onto Braum. Horizon and Corki goes to the front. And there you go, tower dive. Love almost get that GA proc, but with a slid of help, he will walk towards his base. And NEXPLAY, I believe they have actually won that fight with 3-1 trade.
Yeah, it was a 3-1 trade. You are actually very, very observant indeed. It was a very, very bad decision from the side of RRQ to even consider the Dragon, considering that their position was very funneled up. NEXPLAY took advantage of that and just scored so many eliminations from that for the price of 1 member. And I think it was only Ooze or Mitch, if I'm not mistaken, in that turn.
It was Disaster that died.
It was Disaster, yeah. So you only lose out for a support. Feel like that's not much of a big loss.
True. Not only that, they even get the Dragon. It was an Ocean Drake go to the side of NEXPLAY. So RRQ, I'm not so sure what were their decision mindset on making that Baron start. But again, now you can see Mitch knows that he has a lot of damage. He doesn't mind putting it up on towards a very tanky support. So with that, it gives affirmation that Mitch can do a lot in a team fight.
Yeah, I do see the RRQ right now, trying the level best to keep the range, as Baron is going to be the hotly contested objective for both of these teams of NEXTPLAY and RRQ. Remember, NEXTPLAY in the blue side, RRQ on the red side. Looking at the itemizations already, we do see some complete items as well, with the Gauntlet, the Bjork, as well as some interesting sustainability for the side of NEXTPLAY and RRQ.
Baron done. He was under the nose of RRQ. Now you can see Disaster will take off all the damage. And RRQ trying their best. Visual Twitcher hitting a lot, but it's not deter. NEXTPLAY from going towards the backline. From goes down as well as the Akali. Now Helios with the Yasuo. The A propped up, but Arisen paying attention towards the Israel. Israel has been picked up, giving double kill for Camille. Triple kill as well. Might go for a quadra, but not by hasty. Sushi tries to tag it down, but Corky gets that final kill. NEXTPLAY ace on towards RRQ, and NEXTPLAY most likely will end this game.
Yep, NEXTPLAY should be able to end this game really well and really easily here, because they do have the Baron buff as well as 2 minions, and it's going to be easy win. GGWP for the side of NEXTPLAY onto RRQ.
That was nice coordination in terms of team fight. Time and time again, RRQ